Welcome. Hashtag TheVersaShow is part of an entertainment podcast that exercises our freedom of speech. Our conversations, opinions, debate on a certain topic is not to offend anyone in any source. For that being said, enjoy the show.
Yo, what's happening, ladies and gentlemen? What is happening? And welcome to another spectacular edition here on hashtag the Versa Show. And of course, I am the one that you have voted, the GOAT, the one and only, the Versa. Cheer. And I thank you, ladies and gentlemen, for viewing another episode right here on hashtag the Versa Show. And you make sure that you do these three things. You make sure that you like, subscribe, and you press that bell at the same time. It ain't no crime, ladies and gentlemen. Listen, first of all, once again, thank you so much for viewing on hashtag the Versa Show. The last episode has 2,000 views, and I thank you guys very, very, very much. Let's keep them views going. Let's keep them subscribers going. Let's keep them likes going, ladies and gentlemen, because you guys are doing your thing. You're doing your part. You're doing your part as a fan, and I appreciate it very, very, very much. And just saying as that, right, on people viewing the hashtag the Versa Show now, you know, I really do appreciate it. To a lot of people that is looking at my show and it's like, hey man, you got something going, and I'm gonna just keep going and keep rolling. You already know. So, but listen, here on hashtag the Versa Show, and plus two, I miss you guys. All right, I miss you. You 2,000 or hundreds of people that watch this show now. I miss you guys. But anyway, besides saying all that, talking to my homie, right? He asked me. He said, "Yo, oh, wait, time out. First of all, I want to give a shout out to my boy. I work with him, Alejandro. My boy, Alejandro. Listen, my brother, I just want to say, man, to kick this off with hashtag the Versa Show, Alejandro, I just want to say is that, look, man, just keep your head up. Keep doing your thing. You're the king. You're the ones. Everybody else is just twos and threes. So just remember that, brother, all right? Don't let any distraction get to your focus. Stay focused, get to your task, and be successful, man. The task is to be successful, all right? So, Alejandro, shout out to you, my brother, because I promised him on the show. I mean, at the job, I said, I'm going to give you a shout out on the show. So, I got you, my brother. So, shout out to you. Anyway, so back to what I was saying, right? So, my boy, right, he was telling me, he's like, yo, man, this whole Diddy news is just blowing up. Is blowing up. And I told him, I was like, listen, man, I'm gonna be real with you. I'm not even going to discuss this whole Diddy situation. I was going to discuss a little bit of Diddy, but then, you know, I decided, you know what, I'm not even going to put no shine on what this guy going through. Okay, dude is in Miami supposedly just chilling, doing his thing like nothing happened. So I'm just a bit confused on the story. So being said all that, all right. And plus two, I wish, you know, the whole Combs family prayers and wish him well. All right. And even though, you know, a lot of people's going forth with the lawsuit and I guess, you know, there's more allegations coming out. Hey, listen, let's just see what happens. Like I said, what you make in the dark shall shine when it comes to light. So being said all that, all right. Let's take that and let's just throw it in the back. Because, ladies and gentlemen, if you are a wrestling fan, wrestling talk, ladies and gentlemen, I know to some people they might just be like, oh man, we don't want to hear this. You know, we're going to just pass forward this episode. Well, you know what? From the words of Dwayne "The Rock" Johnson, wrestling is cool. And I've been saying this since the Attitude Era. But anyway, it is now Monday and Wrestlemania weekend have just passed, and what an amazing Wrestlemania it was. hosted in Philadelphia, Pennsylvania, the home of ECW, where Paul Heyman was inducted into the Hall of Fame. So, congratulations to Paul Heyman and the inductees of the 2024 Hall of Fame. As well, one more time for all of the athletes that have participated at WrestleMania 40. It has been a huge matches and spectacular moments at WrestleMania. So we're going to go ahead and get to it. We're going to talk about it for all the wrestling fans out there, all right? Because I'm a wrestling fan since SCU, all right? And if you're a wrestling fan, you should know what that means, all right? Graduated in 2009, SCU, all right? So, but WrestleMania 40, Philadelphia, Pennsylvania, night one, Saturday. Night one was pretty cool. It was pretty cool. Let me see. Oh, Rhea Ripley, she's doing her thing, man. I mean, I think she's really showing off, her talent as a wrestler. I think she's really letting it to be known that she belongs not just in the WWE, but she belongs in the wrestling industry, period. She has accomplished a lot, and she's still accomplishing. So I hope that Rhea Ripley could take that title all the way to WrestleMania 41. So shout out to Rhea Ripley. She did her thing. Hey, Becky Lynch. I mean, listen, I knew Becky was going to lose, so I was like, should have been Bianca Belair. I've been saying that. I've been screaming that for the longest. It should have been Bianca Belair, but hey. Another match, and again, if I miss a match on night one, I'm so sorry. Matter of fact, hold on, let me see. Give me a second, ladies and gentlemen. Let me just search up the night one WrestleMania matches, because I don't want to get anything mixed up, all crossed up. But it was fun though. It was really fun when it comes to WrestleMania. This one, I think they really put their heart out. Even though Triple H, he says that it's not his era. It's it's more like, I'm sorry, I'm trying to find the matches here. Oh, here we go. Is this it? Okay. He said it's more of the WWE Universe era. And I felt that when he said that at the press conference on night two. I don't know if I found it. Well, let me see. What is this? Well, all right, here we go. Well, all right, well, the one I see here, I just gotta just base off. Oh well, I know that it was Rey Mysterio, Andrade, and Dragon Lee against Dominic Mysterio, and his other two partners. Can't remember their names, but anyway, yeah, that was a really good match. That was pretty good moments there too. They got leaped off the one ring outside, but anyway, that was a good match. The Intercontinental Championship, Gunther versus Sami Zayn. My goodness, yo. First of all, I'm gonna be honest with you. I thought Sami Zayn was not going to win that match. I was like, listen, Sami, it's gonna be a good match, but against this guy, Gunther, Gunther is a beast. But shout out to Sami Zayn. He did his thing. He won. So, with the Halulu kick or however you want to say it. But shout out to Sami Zayn, man. He did his thing. And what else? I'm trying to see what else. Well, if I'm missing any other matches. Oh, the ladder match. Okay, yeah. Austin Theory and Grace the Grayson Wilder, they won the SmackDown Tag Team Champions, cool. And shout out to The Miz and R-Truth. This is R-Truth first WrestleMania victory, and he's scared of heights too, and he's scared of spiders. Wrestling fans, figure it out. So shout out to The Miz and R-Truth, man, for that big WrestleMania moment. I thought R-Truth was not going to get that title because he held on to that son of a bitch. And then he took his foot grabbed on another part of the ladder, and then he kind of pulled back. And I was just like, oh, Lord, somebody's going to punch him in the stomach and kick, whatever, push him off. But they deserve the victory 100%. I just want to get to the main event of night one, the tag team match. The Rock, Roman Reigns versus Seth freaking Rollins and Cody Rhodes. Ladies and gentlemen, we will get to the Rhodes pretty soon. Pretty good match. It was 44 minutes long of a match. It was cool. At first, I'll say about the first 20 minutes, I was bored. The 24 minutes, they picked speed up, and I was like, okay, it's getting hot. The ref almost lost his job because of The Rock, and I was like, damn, you count to 10 and you're fucking fired. The ref is like, listen, Rock, I'm just doing my job. I got kids, man. I got a girlfriend, got a wife. So, a good match for night one. And, The Rock beats Cody Rhodes. And I thought maybe it was for Cody Rhodes' advantage because we're going to lead up to night two again. But I thought that it was an advantage for Cody Rhodes more than it was for Roman Reigns. But other than that, and Seth Rollins, first of all, I saw the post that Drew McIntyre made on Instagram, and he pretty much said like, hey, Seth, this is like a walk in the park in this match. So, bro, like, you stupid for doing this match, but hey, get yourself hurt, get yourself injured, I'm going to take that title. And I pretty much said the same thing. I was like, Seth, the way that you're looking right now is not going to look good for you against Drew McIntyre. Anyway, so again, if I miss any matches in night one, very, very, very sorry. But, let's cover that up real fast. Now, let's get to night two. Night two, right? Pretty dope. Hold up. Time out. Skirt. Pause. Damage Control versus Jade, Naomi, and Bianca Belair. Beautiful, beautiful match. Jade, when you was in AEW, I kind of discouraged your talent a little bit. Cause she would body slam and then she would taunt like, oh yeah, and then she'd do like a clothesline and she'd be like, what? Yeah. And I'd be like, yo, girl, less taunting, more fighting, please. So this WrestleMania, I felt like you did more fighting than you did more talking. So it was less talking, more fighting on Jade. Great, great, great match. And she was looking great too. Looking spectacular. And trust me, Jade, believe me, you will have your WrestleMania moment. And it might even be a main event. So, and on top of that, I've been saying it. When she lost the TBS championship, I said, Jade, it is time for you to come on home to the WWE. And she did. So I'm so glad that you're home at the WWE. Stay home. Don't go. Because you trust me, there's big, big, big moments for Jade. So I cannot wait. Anyway, so yeah, so I gotta point that out. That was beautiful match, huge moment. 3 lovely black females on a stage of WrestleMania. I dig it. I love it. Shout out to the WWE for that. Beautiful moment. Shout out to Triple H for that. Triple H did an amazing job on this WrestleMania. Matter of fact, Triple H is doing an amazing job in the WWE period. I can see why he's not CEO. He is CCO for a particular reason. So big shout out to Triple H, man. You did a great job. A lot of people said that this is like his first WrestleMania that he pretty much is going to introduce. I thought personally that this is his second, because I thought WrestleMania 39 was Triple H. But anyway, if this right here was like his personal WrestleMania, great job, Triple H. Amazing job, man. I mean, I didn't even see where WrestleMania 41 is going to be at, but I'm going to search that up. But anyway, night 2. So night 2, Sunday, even bigger badder, stronger. Actually, I really didn't see night 2 like that. I actually caught the ending, which I was a little bit upset, but I kind of knew at the same time. So I really wasn't bothered by it. But anyway, we will get to that. But night 2, all right, we had Seth freaking Rollins taking on Drew McIntyre for the WWE World Heavyweight Championship. And once again, just like I told you before, Drew McIntyre was like a cakewalk, pretty much a little bit like a cakewalk, but he got the job done. Then, once again, Drew got to be stupid. You should have just walked out of the ramp. Don't taunt CM Punk. Like, that was very important. He had to go and taunt CM Punk. CM Punk got right up and swooped that motherfucking leg off the table, hurt himself. Damian Priest comes out to cash in his money in the bank. And now, congratulations to Damian Priest, the new WWE World Heavyweight Champion. And he is the first since Pedro Morales, 50 years, the first Puerto Rican world champion in the WWE. So that it deserves that 100%. Shout out to Damian Priest for that, man, for making history at WrestleMania 40. Man, all right, so we cover that. So once again, Judgment Day, I feel like it's back on top because, Rhea Ripley is women's world champion. Damian Priest is world champion. So this actually makes sense to me. This makes perfect sense. Two titles that looks alike. They're both in a Judgment Day. Perfect sense. Bayley against Iyoko Sky or Iyoko, how y'all say it? Iyoko Sky? But anyway, shout out to Bayley. She did her thing. I thought Iyoko was gonna do her thing, but she did. But Bayley, man, congrats, Bayley. Women's champion. Bayley is still letting y'all know she's on top. Y'all might say mommy's on top, but Bayley's on top too. Like, she could still show y'all like she could rule the industry. So shout out to Bayley, man. Oh man. United States champion Logan Paul, Kevin Owens, Randy Orton. Logan Paul takes the victory on this one. I thought Kevin Owens was going to win, or at least Randy Orton was going to win. In my history of wrestling, I don't think Randy Orton has ever been United States champion. So this would have made him a Grand Slam champion. I don't think he was ever United States champion. I don't think so. Y'all search it up, but I don't think he was United States champion. But anyway, Logan Paul takes the victory. Shout out to him. Weehee. The LA Knight versus AJ Styles match I didn't see, so I don't know who won, to tell you the truth. But I will check out that match because AJ Styles is a classic athlete, a classic wrestler. I was watching his old TNA wrestling since 2006. AJ Styles, I've been watching since 2006, and he's still at WrestleMania giving you guys the biggest show. And it probably was a good show too. I'm gonna check it out. After this show, I'm gonna go back and edit the show, and then I'll go and check out WrestleMania Night 2. But other than that, yeah. So it was probably a pretty good match. Let me see what else I'm missing on Night 2. Trying to see what else. Anyway, if I miss anything from Night 2, once again, I apologize, but let's get to the main event. Let's get to the core of Night 2, the main event. Ladies and gentlemen, here on #TheVersaShow, if you guys, once again, are wrestling fans, we have talked about since Cody has came back to the WWE since WrestleMania 38. He made a company and he named it All Elite Wrestling. Kenny Omega, Matt and Nick, the Bucks, and including himself. Vince McMahon, the owner, former owner of the WWE, he and his own company became world champion. Yes, Vince became WWE champion. Well, at the time, WWF champion, but you get it. Cody could not get it done in AEW as world champion. He gets to the WWE after years, 6 years, 7 years. His last WrestleMania was at WrestleMania 32. He comes back to face Seth Rollins. He beats Seth Rollins. He beats Brock Lesnar. He beats Dominic Mysterio. That's pretty huge. Victory. Ladies and gentlemen, he wins the Royal Rumble in 2023. He main events WrestleMania 39 against, well, now I would have to say, because I was preaching Kenny Omega was the greatest, but now I'm going to have to say Roman Reigns is the greatest wrestler of all time. And I'll get to that. He main events WrestleMania 39 for the very first time in his career. He loses when we all expect for Cody to win. Fast forward to Royal Rumble 2024. He comes back. He wins the Royal Rumble again. He main events WrestleMania 40. The first person that he points at was Roman Reigns. The Rock came in. The Rock said, wait a minute. These people, they wanted The Rock versus Roman Reigns. They want me to take the head of the table. But see, the problem was that Cody Rhodes won the Royal Rumble. We want to run this shit back. At the press conference, when Cody Rhodes didn't mind handing over his spot to The Rock. The Rock comes out at the press conference and he puts up the family tree and he says, this right here, y'all, this is what family really matters in the industry of wrestling. Cody Rhodes comes out. He says, whoa, hey, whoa, time out, wait, skirt, time out. No, this is bullshit. No. Rock, do you remember my song? Wrestling has more than one royal family. Don't you remember that intro? No? Huh. Okay. So you guys are the main top royal family. Well, I'm going to show you that my family is more royalty than yours. Roman Reigns, I'm coming for your title. Pretty much that's what happened, and The Rock was pissed. Which The Rock was like, who are you to come and take my spot? Well, The Rock, I know you're the boss, but who are you to come and take somebody that worked hard for that spot? Anyway, so now is Roman Reigns, Cody Rhodes. Night 1. Right? But no. But instead, we have to get The Rock and Roman Reigns against Seth Rollins and Cody Rhodes. Cody Rhodes has to fight. He has to make his way into the main event with fair rules instead of bloodline rules. Well, that kind of reminded me when Kofi Kingston had to get through everybody, and then the New Day had to get through everybody just so Kofi Kingston could be at WrestleMania for the WWE Championship against Daniel Bryan. Anyway, night 1, they lost. Cody Rhodes and Seth Rollins. They lost. It's now Bloodline Rules in night 2. We get to night 2, and I mean, everybody's coming out. You name it. I mean, even if they bring back the dead, Andre the Giant will be out there. But anyway, Bloodline came out to save Roman Reigns. And then there was Cody friends that came out to say, yo, finish the story. Long story short, Cody Rhodes is now our WWE undisputed Universal Heavyweight Champion of the industry. Ladies and gentlemen, listen. I've been saying this, okay? When Killer Mike, and this was when Cody was going through that whole roads to finish the story. When Killer Mike saw Cody Rhodes and he said, hey, listen, I'm trying to finish the story myself. I'm trying to win Album of the Year, Rap Song of the Year. I'm trying to finish the story myself. Killer Mike finished the story. He did. He got his Grammys, swept the Grammys, finished it. Cody Rhodes finally finished the story. And I even said it on this episode, Cody, if you don't finish the story, then just call it quits. Just go for the WWE World Heavyweight Championship and just call it how it is, all right? But he finally finished the story. He could take that title, hand it to his mother. He could take that title and go to Dusty's nice, beautiful site and said, Dad, this is for you. Oh my God. Jesus. If Dusty was really here. Oh Lord. How can Cody hand that title over to Dusty? How can he? Dusty would be so proud. Very proud. Cody, I know this won't get to Cody, but if you guys share this piece right here to Cody, when you go to sleep or whenever you have a good dream, make sure that you have that title right next to you. So in your dream, you can see your father and you can hand him that title. You can hand him that title in your dreams. And then just wake up and the title's right next to you with your logo. Thank you, Dusty. Thank you. So, anyway, he finished the story. Okay. He did his part. Cody Rhodes. He's now finally WWE World Champion. Or wherever. He can now finally be in which I call it the dining table. If there was ever a table where there's WWE champions, he's there. He's finally there. Hey, man, he deserves it. 100%. So, back to what I was saying now about Roman Reigns being the greatest wrestler of all time. Roman, that was one hell of a world title run. If I'm not mistaken, 1,314 days as world champion. This man came back. We love you, Bray Wyatt. He beats Bray Wyatt for the Universal Championship. Braun Strowman. I believe he pinned Braun Strowman. And that was during the pandemic in 2020. We get to WrestleMania 37. Edge against Daniel Bryan. Roman Reigns beats, stacked, both of them. We get to WrestleMania 38. Brock Lesnar, the toughest guy in the sports ever had seen. He beats Brock Lesnar, takes the WWE Championship, including Roman Reigns being the WWE Universal Championship. He has unified the world championships, the world championships. WrestleMania 39, we all thought Cody was going to be the one to finish the story. Found out that he wasn't. Then we get to WrestleMania 40. Roman Reigns' 9th main event at WrestleMania. Ladies and gentlemen, this man has main evented 4 WrestleManias consecutive. 4 main event at WrestleMania. Listen, in my history, the Buffalo Bills went to the Super Bowl 4 consecutive years in a row. Lost 4 consecutive years in a row. The Buffalo Bills. For Roman Reigns to go to 4 consecutive main events and win. Excuse me, no. Well, he lost 40. But just to go to 4 consecutive WrestleManias and win 3 out of the 4, to me, it is impressive. Huge accomplishment. So Roman, our tribal chief, as we acknowledge you, thank you. And the wise man, thank you. One hell of a storyline, one hell of a champion, one hell of a manager, one hell of a tag team, and one hell of an enforcer. Beautiful. Beautiful, beautiful, beautiful. So, anyway, Cody, I know Cody got a lot of celebration to do, and I can't wait. Anyway, but I'm about to wrap this show up because I'm about to watch night 2. I'm gonna have me a margarita pizza with some lemonade, and because I'm on a diet. You know, I haven't had chocolate in like, oh my God, 2 weeks now. Haven't had chocolate in 2 weeks. A Valentine baby. Haven't had chocolate in 2 weeks. Right? Go figure. But I mean, listen, one thing I learned about eating right, working out, is respecting your body, respecting your mind, respecting your soul. And to be honest with you, it feels great. For some reason, there's a lot of Muslim people hanging around me. I've been around a lot of Muslim people, and it's amazing to see how they pray and how they fast to respect their body, to respect their soul, to respect God and stuff. So, and I work out pretty much every day. And don't get me wrong, I might miss one day, but the next day, we're not missing out. We're doing a workout. It might be for like 20 minutes. It might be for like 30 minutes. And I don't go to the gym. I just, I have like calisthenics workout. So, and I like it. Every day, I just work out, push-ups, pull-ups, abdominal workout. And on top of that, I would have steak, broccoli, potatoes, or something that's decent and healthy, and I'll top it off with the apple or a cherry or a banana, something healthy. If I want something sweet, it'll be like an oatmeal cookie, those Nutter Butters, to keep your protein up. So, and then, drinking as well too. I used to drink a lot of sweet tea and iced tea. I don't drink soda. but I used to. But I stopped drinking soda. But now it's more like apple juice, orange juice, cranberry juice, water. Even the Prime drinks. Prime drinks are pretty good. I heard they made $1 billion. Was it last year? If I'm not mistaken. But pretty good drinks, the Prime drinks, and it's only 25 calories, so it's pretty good. But other than that, I listen. I just try to stay healthy now, trying to get a nice, good body, which I think I'm doing a pretty good progress. So, but right now, I'm gonna go ahead and just have myself a nice, good margarita pizza, and a nice, good lemonade. So, even though the Versaronos that might come out soon here and there, whatnot, but other than that, and again too, if you guys also trying to stay fit and trying to stay healthy, you make sure that you find yourself a nice good nutritionist. And if not, my steps really is to exercise every day, go out for a walk. What I like to do at the job, when nothing going on at 5 o'clock in the morning, I'll get up, I'll walk until like 6 or 6:30 until it's time for me to leave. So that's like an hour or hour and a half walk, just walking around the garage. That's all, just walking around. There's times I will just walk down the ramps, walk up the ramps, I'll walk down the steps, walk up the steps, just to keep my body moving, and then when it comes to food wise, I like to eat a lot of spinach now, pasta, not too heavy on the sauce. I go for the dressings. Like I have like a Caesar pasta salad. You got the bow tie, you get your tomatoes, you get your spinach, you get your Parmesan cheese, you get your grilled chicken, you get your onions, and Caesar dressing on it as well too. Then I got what I call is the Versa Italian bowl, and that's, you can have whatever pasta you want, but I like the bow tie pasta. Throw some spinach in there, throw some mozzarella in there, throw some onions in there, throw some sun-dried tomatoes in there, and top that bad boy off with that Italian dressing. Eat something like that, and then have an apple and have a banana. One thing I learned about with apples, they was like, having an apple is the same way of eating a candy bar because of the amount of sugar and stuff. But then what's the phrase of eating an apple a day keeps the doctors away? Ain't apples supposed to be healthy? I'm gonna tell you this. I lost a lot of weight eating apples. Tell you that, all right? A lot of weight off of eating apples. But other than that, eat right, drink right. Like I said, I drink apple juice, cranberry juice, water, orange juice, coconut water. So you guys make sure that you just, respect your body, respect your mind, respect your soul, and don't get me wrong. There's times that I would drive by a McDonald's. I'm like, oh man, cheeseburger and fries, which I haven't had that in weeks. So again, I'm just trying to stay in shape, and it's just trying to look good. And my workout habits. A lot of people, they go to the gym and they'll work out for hours and they'll put all in. Somebody, a girl, she was like, wow, you actually look good. Like, what gym you go to? And I told her, I don't go to no gym. I don't pay for no gym. The gym is at my house. Like I said, I got this calisthenic workout. You could do pull-ups. They have like the bars for your abs where you could just do ab work and stuff like that. You could do push-ups and do like shoulder pull-ups and all that. So, and I'm on that every single day, every day. So, but you gotta make sure that you just make sure that your body's right, and your health is right. You know what I'm saying? But anyway, being said all that, can you feel it? Can you feel it? Can you feel it? Versus final word. Versus final word is real simple and real easy. Ladies and gentlemen, I hope that you had fun watching WrestleMania. It was a blast. To the ones that was there at WrestleMania, don't get me wrong, Me and Prince Breezy, we were trying to get some money, which I have the money to go to WrestleMania. Don't get me wrong, but I just know my worth. And no disrespect to the WWE and all that, but it's just not my worth on going to WrestleMania. And then on top of that, it's like spending thousands of dollars, and then, you know, it's the rush. But it's a moment. You know, it's a spectacular moment. But even watching it on TV, it's a blast. It's fun. I've said it many times, and I will say it on anyone's platform. If I ever hit anyone's podcast platform, that is, I always feel that WrestleMania is the biggest event in this world. It's WrestleMania, then it's the Super Bowl. I feel like it. The reason is because there's people around the country. I'm talking about from like London, from France, from Australia, from Brazil, you name it. They get on that plane, travel to the United States of America. They get to the Philly airport just to see WrestleMania, or wherever WrestleMania is at. They travel to see WrestleMania because they know they're going to see a moment that they will never forget, and they could bring that home, tell their friends that they wish they could come here to see WrestleMania. So, but WrestleMania brings smiles on people's faces. It brings the entertainment. It brings the fun. It brings the excitement and the adrenaline. So I just hope that everybody had a blast. The same way that they had a blast watching the Super Bowl, I hope everybody had a blast watching WrestleMania. So, and who knows? Who knows what WrestleMania 41 might have? Who knows? Because like what Triple H says, a new time, a new era. It's the same way on this show too. Don't think that this show is going to stay the way that it is, how it is right now. Because it will change. Hashtag TheVersaShow is always and forever. It's going to be me, us, the team. Always. Me, us. We the team. And that's to all my Versaholics. So, anyway, ladies and gentlemen, I thank you very much for watching another episode here on Hashtag TheVersaShow. And you make sure you do these 3 things. You make sure that you like, subscribe, and you press that bell at the same time. And also, too, you make sure that if you're new to this episode, or new to this channel, make sure that you just subscribe now, subscribe to the channel, and you make sure that you listen to my singles. Well, you already know I postpone them on each little clips. So you make sure you guys check out my singles. And also, too, don't listen. Everybody been asking me, when is this reggae single is going to come out? I keep telling them, look at episode 59 when I sampled the song. You guys got to listen and pay attention to the Versa. I said, and I say it again, there is not going to be a single to the Versa Island. There's going to be a music video to the Versa Island. It ain't going to be no big music video, but it's going to be a nice, good, decent clip for you guys. But again, I'm not dropping the single. I'm only dropping the video. I'm done dropping singles. If I keep dropping singles, then you pretty much going to hear the whole album. All right? So enjoy these four singles. Enjoy them. Enjoy the music video to the Versa Island. Enjoy that. And then once the album comes out, I know you guys are going to enjoy it. All right? So stop asking me about dropping the single of the Versa Island. There's no single to the Versa Island. There's going to be a music video to it. All right? But anyway, guys, I thank you so much. I thank you for viewing Hashtag TheVersaShow. I mean, if you guys already know what this is, it's the best podcast around. And I am the Versa. And I see you guys on another episode here on Hashtag TheVersaShow. And I gotta leave you with peace into the Middle East. What's happening, ladies and gentlemen? I thank you for watching the latest episode on hashtag The Versa Show. For more new episodes, you make sure that you like, subscribe, and you press that bell for more new episodes. And if you have any questions to ask, to get my intake, my answer on this show, make sure that you add me on Instagram at The Versa. And also, too, can't forget to follow, too, so press that button as well. Ladies and gentlemen, I thank you for watching. Until next time, hashtag The Versa Show, the best podcast around.